So, this is Surviving the Aftermath. I have no idea what to play at the moment and just picked this out at random. It's a post-apocalyptic city builder, so yeah, let's give it a try. Modern civilization is gone. It fell apart in a time when rivaling superpowers fought over power and ideology. Too focused on themselves, no one noticed what was coming until it was too late. Skies rained down a fire as thousands of comets and massive objects pummeled the inner solar system. On Earth, cities were leveled and replaced by vast wastelands. As nations vanished, the remaining factions waged decade-long wars over scraps until there were no armies left to command. Now we are all that remains, looking for a new home, looking for a way to start over in this age we call the Aftermath. You are entering a post-apocalyptic world where building a new beginning certainly has its challenges. The tutorial guides you to survive and thrive in this hostile environment and helps to learn the basic gameplay. Sure. In a post-apocalyptic world, dangers are everywhere and every decision can be a matter of life and death. Everyone has felt the desperation and longing to give up. But from now on we take control. We decide what our fate will be and how challenging the road ahead of us is. Ooh, sounds good. Catastrophes are still sweeping across the continents, extreme weather conditions and natural disasters have become part of everyday life. Is this as good as it gets, or should we push deeper into the wasteland? Sure. Destruction of unimaginable scale can be seen throughout the planet. Nature's delicate cycle was broken as the bombardment of different catastrophes never stopped. Once lush areas turned to dry, irradiated dust bowls that now cover the scarred land. It is the same everywhere we've been. Blue seems to be a good choice. Scouring resources from the wasteland has become more difficult and dangerous as the years passed. What is left is usually contaminated or just broken. We've managed through a combination of survival skills and luck. There have been encounters with other survivor groups as well. In the wasteland there is no right or wrong. The only thing that matters is survival. Everyone who's come this far has done or seen something that they don't want to talk about. But that is not the way to build a better future. Let's leave the past behind and choose our way forward. Trust on basic survival skills, tech focus, survival and efficiency. Aim for progress and technology. Tech focus, large scale production. Take care and protect the people. Tech focus, health and safety. I like this one. Do all the way. Select your starting group of specialists. Lati, a great Nordic adventurer who claims to have been the Empress of Sweden before the apocalypse. She is an enthusiastic city designer who would not mind taking her troops into great wars. He also claims to have been part of a wizarding cult and have helped aliens dominate the galaxy. A very talented person indeed. I don't know if there's how much of a sci-fi fantasy thing there is, or is this all just bullshit? Born in a military family, his career was already set for him at a young age. In the service he not only met but surpassed his peers' nigh impossible expectations. Is still rather smug about it all. He prefers frontline combat, so don't ask him to go just scouting. Post-apocalyptic wastelands have been hard on her, driving this once optimistic beacon of joy to her breaking point. Her experience in saving people is invaluable, though in saving lives she sometimes finds a spark of her old self under the surface. While most scavengers look for fortune in urban areas, she feels more at home in the forest. She finds peace in them and can disappear among the green without trace. She's also skilled in reading the landscape, able to find things that most would consider already lost. She has lived a hard life in the wasteland, dreaming of a family. A few years ago she adopted an orphan girl she found wandering alone. This has not hindered her in the slightest. So if anything, she's even more confident in risking her life to provide a better world for her daughter. A long time ago she graduated to a new life with long shifts in the ruins of her old home, saving people from the rubble. The only spark in her life was her partner, who perished during the Great Wars of Succession. She's a perfectionist, often to the point of frustration. He calls it wisdom brought by age, while some counter he's just become paranoid in his later years. It does come handy though. If he is to have emptied a place, you can be sure it's been cleaned out on every nook and cranny. Shit, there's a lot of this. Look at this guy. Pushes himself much harder than many, staying awake for hours when others have gone to sleep. He's aware there are not many left who can do the work he's doing, and even fewer still able to practice their profession. During the early morning hours, the urge to give up is great, but if he won't finish the work, who will? Okay. We're a scientist. And I think Nadia the scavenger. Bit hostile looking, but I do like skulls. Kruger Falls, even more intimidating. Colony motto, good luck, have fun. Great motto for the apocalypse. Rebuild and prosper.
The world is in ruins. Things once considered mundane are hard to find, and habitable land is no exception. A settler has finally found a spot for a new colony. With a place to call home, it is time for a new beginning. Welcome to the Aftermath, survivor.
Build a campsite to mark the center of the new colony and start uncovering the surrounding area.
The world... There are survivors waiting for a signal from the settler. They are cold and hungry, yet willing to work, should the colony take care of them in return. They can be invited in right away or later, in case the settlement needs more time to prepare.
Invite the colonists by firing the signal flare from the campsite options when the colony is ready for them. I do to prepare. Okay, that can house 3 people. Where's my specialist?
There are survivors waiting.
Get colonists gathering resources. You will need to have a stockpile to collect basic resources and a food storage to gather food, like berries. Build them in central locations as they also store and distribute materials.
Your first colonists have arrived. Prompted by the signal flare, the rest of the group arrives at the prepared campsite. Despite all the hardship ahead, it's time to rebuild and turn this hostile place into a home.
We've reached a milestone.
Ah, there they are. Oh, we've got 11 population already, Jesus. I like that they made the notification sound a duck. Or a goose, I guess. No idea.
Yes?
Uh-huh.
Colin scavenge resources inside work area, select the highlighted building and choose move work area. Components, parts, concrete, metal, plastic and wood. We are losing water.
Yep.
We have any water nearby? Oh. Yeah, I think we're fully on land. That water does not look great. I think we'll go with the trapper. Now we're one short. We collect plastic. Cycler. Post-apocalyptic landscape still holds some scars from the cataclysm. Pollution deposits spread pollution, contaminating nearby buildings and causing radiation sickness. Note that this is not the only source of pollution, however, colonies can also accumulate pollution in their systems from food they eat. Pollutions can be cleaned up once the technology advances. Check out the pollution overlay to see the current situation of your area. Doesn't look that bad. Oh, right next to our tents.
Not everybody is equally skilled in the art of building, but one of the colonists seems extraordinarily bad at it.
His tent looks like it could collapse at any moment as the poorly sewed tops slowly rip apart. Regardless, the colonists insist he knows what he's doing. Improve it. Against his wishes, some adjustments are made to the colonist's home. He seems displeased by the whole ordeal, but manages to mumble his thanks after the work is done. Do I need a building for the science? Ah, shit. I guess the tutorial will pop up at some point. Okay, so the outhouses cause pollution too. Take a shit in the woods.
Yes? How may I help?
Someone seems to have been stealing wood from the storage. A few colonists go to investigate, and after a bit of detective work, return with a group of rowdy children, one under each arm.
Yeah, leave it alone. Let the kids have their fun. Who's going to miss a few blanks anyway? The children are practically beaming with joy after hearing that their precious fort will be saved. They thank the adults profusely. The next day, the colonists find a crude yet immensely colorful thank you card by the campsite, decorated with whatever might pass for finger paint. Building the gate will attract all sorts of people to the colony. It is also your entry point to the world map, where plenty more resources and challenges await. Building the gate costs more than the average building, so keep producing those materials. Almost already in there. Jesus Christ. What the fuck have these people been eating? Worried about this thing here. There's 22 hours. Oh no, it's just the time. Okay.
3 colonists explain they've been working on a new kind of a trap for hunting rabbits, and the group wants to set them outside the camp.
Try it out. Having been gone a while, the group returns, each carrying 2 or 3 rabbits on their shoulders. It seems that the traps work very well as long as there's enough rabbits running around.
Your orders?
Another one.
Suddenly, muffled cries for help start echoing from one of the shelters. Inside, a large hole has opened up in the ground, swallowing the poor colonist.
shelter was apparently built on top of a small sinkhole. A makeshift ladder should help get the colonists out without injury. Okay, let's wait until we get the 15 wood.
Suddenly,
Nearby colonists fetch wood from the stockpile. Together they fashion a crude but functional ladder to lower down the sinkhole. Fallen colonist climbs up, rattled but otherwise unscathed. The hole is filled and carefully covered to prevent any future surprises. Just a little bit more wood. Good use of plastic and wood.
Congratulations! You've rebuilt the gate and gained access to the world map. The gate is now open, and the vast world stands ready for your specialists to explore. This progress has not gone unnoticed, though. Soon, your colony will begin attracting various folks. Some good, others desperate, some tricksters, and those who just want to see you destroyed.
Arm the gate with the colonists or keep some specialists close by to defend yourself from the inevitable raids.
We've reached a milestone. There are survivors at the gate.
A ragged bunch shuffles slowly towards the gate.
Some folks say this was all intentional, that the Earth wanted to get rid of us like a virus. They don't see the point in fighting back. Yeah, Apocalypse cut his dreams of a lifelong career in the military short. Unlike most, he still believes in rebuilding society as it was and serving a country which might not exist anymore. While his military experience makes him an excellent specialist, some are worried he's still in denial. Sure. Oop, not quite there. Resources, science points, hazard, nothing, damage, nothing, 12 hours. Basic tools, basic clothing. What about the science? Do I send someone?
Yes.
No, actually, we shouldn't send him. We should send Nadia. Right?
Reporting in. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, that's right next to
There's a new quest.
pollution. It there.
A survivor arrives at the gate and immediately collapses, badly beaten and covered in deep wounds. Despite the colony's best efforts, he only manages to utter a few words before bleeding out.
The lair we found is so full of riches, but the beast, it's real. The description of the lair's location is vague, but the specialists come up with a few potential sites worth investigating.
A survivor arrives at the gate and immediately...
Uh-huh.
You've collected your first science points. Now open the Tech 3 and choose your first technology to be researched. Note that unlocking technologies requires both science points and time, and the queue system makes it possible to research multiple techs in a row within one category. There are not enough science points at a given time. The research in the selected queue continues automatically. Trading and with societies and building research outposts on the world map once you have researched the required techs. No idea what to go for first. You can get better houses from this place, so maybe here. First signs of a pandemic are upon us. At first it's just a cough, but then the fevers pick up. People start dropping like flies and the colony grinds to a halt. Now it's a question of how quickly you react. Several staffed medical facilities can nullify it almost completely, but if left unchecked it spreads like wildfire. Pandemics come in waves, infecting colonists. Untreated colonists will eventually die. The disease dehydrates the body, increasing colony water consumption. Build enough medical facilities to treat the infected. Gather antibiotics to speed up the healing process. When a catastrophe draws near, you need to prepare. For example, burners keep your shelters warm during winter storms. Outhouses raise colonist immunity and medical tents heal various conditions. Details of the upcoming disaster are visible in the catastrophe notification, so try to prepare accordingly.
weather in the aftermath is unpredictable, but these clouds seem to have appeared out of nowhere. Dark droplets hissing on every surface they strike start pouring down.
Acid rain, everybody take cover. The colonists shout and huddle under something protective. Someone quickly points out the water well's faucet has been left open, meaning the water inside might get contaminated. Makeshift armor. One of the bravest colonists, equipped with every protective layer available, dashes into the downpour to secure them well. They run back and brush off the cheers as if it was nothing. This act of heroism has lifted everybody's spirits. Fucking acid rain.
We've made a new discovery.
Going to be more dangerous than I thought.
We've made a new discovery.
Yeah, the water reserves. I definitely should have made those water storages. What the fuck was that? Was that a meteor? A satellite? Holy crap. No, pandemic is over. At least there's no notification about it anymore. What the fuck is that? Rat beetle?
Shoot. Your command. Ready. What's up? What's up?
won the battle.
Well, the scouting tower always has someone in there for defense. Other animals have been noted to roam around the area. Specialists and guards can hunt local wildlife to gain meat and bring security. Animals will always defend themselves, and some do not hesitate to ram into you, even if you were just passing by their territory. You can easily identify enemies, guards, and specialists by selecting living beings. A giant rat. Here's a mouse. Got green markers, majestic. Yeah, I think they all have them.
A survivor arrived.
Yep.
125 research points remaining in there. Yeah. Where can I find the research station things? Oh no, we need metal for that. Build that. Clean water storage right now.
We've made a new discovery.
500 capacity. Gives some protection against radiation that is not destroyed as easily as tents. Cost-effective form of housing for several colonies, some protection against radiation and catastrophes. Colonies are less likely to reproduce in cramped shelters. Oh, these need metal as well. Gotta start researching that.
One of the colonists approaches, looking more than a little nervous. She says that she might be able to provide some clothing for the colony.
Her grandmother used to teach her while she was a child, and she seems fairly confident that she still remembers how it goes. Question is, can her skills be trusted? Huh? She's given the fiber and she hurries off. Grateful for the trust after not hearing from her for a while, some colonists decide to take a look. The little fiber that hasn't been ruined has been mangled into a patchy, poorly made coat that will surely fail to protect even from the slightest dribble. Sorry, I really tried, the woman says, unable to meet anyone's eyes. I think we were using that for anything anyways.
We've reached a milestone.
Oh. Hey, childbirth. Four more population and we'll get another milestone.
All cleaned up.
Oh yeah, we should have a scout doing stuff too. Basic clothing is a bit low since we used it for the event. Yeah, Rico is a scout. Ah, 500 cash, we don't have that.
Reporting in. My pleasure. Yes?
6 hours. Not that long. Jesus Christ, that outhouse. These colonists take some serious shits.
We've made a new discovery. We've reached a milestone.
Unlocked 5 techs.
All cleaned up.
Nice. Got a dangerous area. 10 damage, 12 hours. Useful knowledge can be gained by researching this location. Build a research outpost into the sector to get access to the knowledge it holds. Andy Boss.
Your command?
Let me go check out that place. The first sight barely matches the description. The landmarks are different and the layers nowhere to be found. On the way out, a small corner store catches the eye. Inside there are some resources laying around. What is that? What food? No idea what that is. Guessing that it's canned food. Doesn't seem to be.
Not
Go
gonna
scout
work.
that.
Can't do that. Not gonna work.
What?
Can't do that. Sounds good.
I guess their energy is out. Oh yeah. There's a little number there.
What's up? Okay.
They're resting.
Can't complete the order. Your orders.
Yeah, canned fruit.
All right.
Huh?
Can we cancel this? Go.
Aborting mission.
Ah, shit.
Sounds good.
I forgot that it needs that research station. Research outpost. It's the outpost technology then. Outpost depot. Next thing we'll research when we find more tech. Oh, we can actually decontaminate it.
A small girl approaches with watery eyes and snot running from her nose.
Can't find my cat, please. She must have run away. I can't sleep without her. Girl begs, her voice cracking. Combing the nearby woods for a cat is an option, but is it really worth it? Why not? Few colonists venture out to look for the cat. The girl is beaming with joy, but the rest know that success is uncertain. However, the party soon returns with a massive white cat who, judging by the fish the party is also carrying, had been hunting by the nearby river. Lady Fuzzy Whiskers, the girl squeaks, embracing the cat who immediately begins to purr. You can automatically decontaminate those outhouses.
What you need? Not going to happen. Sorry, can't do that. Sorry, can't do that. Check. Your command?
They're not returning.
Roger.
I need to have
How may I
someone
help
help them.
Aborting mission. Not going to happen. Sure thing.
Very weird.
Yeah. Can't complete the order.
Yeah, they
Reporting
can't
in.
do anything at all.
Check.
Specialists need to carry scavenged resources back to the colony. A convenient option is to use the return colony button on the specialist info panel, which automatically creates a route back home. After giving a return command, specialists move towards home. every turn until they reach the colony. You can also bring them back manually, especially if you want to make a detour on your way back. When resources are dropped off, the colonists must move them to appropriate storages for safekeeping. If you ever happen to lose sight of your colony, you can easily get back to it by pressing C. Yeah, but they're not returning.
How may I help? Negative. Not going to happen. Ready. Can't complete the order. Negative. Right away.
I mean, that's like they accept when you make them move back to the colony. They're not doing anything. Oh, there we go.
All done. Going. Yes? All right.
Nice. And have to scavenge more.
Huh?
Yeah, sure, let's get the
Alright.
candy bars.
My pleasure.
Something to do for the people.
What you need?
There are survivors at the gate.
A ragged bunch shuffles slowly towards the gate.
Now, beasts roaming the wasteland that you can't even imagine. We've seen claw marks so big you'd swear they were made by an excavator. But the human remains of the ground prove otherwise. Fiber, tools, plastic, children and elders. Ah, they'll still work. Sure.
We've reached a milestone.
Oh yeah, 25 population milestone.
Ready. Right away.
I guess those numbers are like action points at every move. Even if you're just walking around, will. Oh, the colonists are injured. If they came in injured then. It would be nice to see how many free jobs there are.
Mission complete.
Ooh, some antibiotics. Medicine. No more science points.
Yes. Aborting mission.
Ah yeah, so moving here will take 3
Roger.
points.
Can't complete the order.
What? I have no idea.
Can do.
So does crossing a border take 1?
What do we have here?
The second side looks more promising. There's an old water tower next to a highway full of rusted out cars, just like the survivor described. After searching a good while and scavenging a couple of usable parts of the cars, it becomes clear that this was not the place either.
Shoot. Consider it done.
What's up?
Yep.
I mean, that's the scavenge icon, so...
Your orders?
Guessing that Satoshi will be who we put into the research outpost when we finish researching that.
We have bandits at the gate.
These people have clearly been through a lot. They look frail, and are likely easy to overpower. But the look on their faces makes it clear they're desperate enough to do anything.
Give them a little food. Group scurries to grab the food and quickly packs it up. Thank you so much. Even as the world is right now, I'm glad there's still room for some kindness. Woman says as the group leaves. We've been doing pretty good gathering food.
All right.
Oh yeah, there's still these corpses here. Tasty. Ah, okay, it's basically a better scout tower. Oh yeah, we should get more nurse work slots too.
Yes? What's up? Sure thing.
Jesus.
We've made a new discovery.
Job done.
Oh. Rippers, weak thugs. Group health 40 HP. Attack unit 30 damage. Health unit 10 HP. Oh, it's a better research place. Some iodine pills. That's against radiation, I think.
Ready. What do we have here?
Final site fits the description perfectly. A highway full of abandoned cars next to what looks like a tunnel entrance. As the specialists make their way towards it, a deep, threatening growl fills the air. A massive beast covered with patched, scruffy fur appears from the mist with its fangs bared. Its back is riddled with spears from survivors who tried their luck before, obviously with disastrous results. There's no way to take it out without help. Hide in a car. With the behemoth still posturing, the specialist bolts inside the nearest semi-truck and slams the door shut. The beast sprints towards the car and crashes against its side with full force, almost toppling it over. Its massive claws tear at the car for what seems like an eternity before finally it gives up. It takes one final look at the car before wandering back into the mist, away from the tunnel. Oh, I was meaning that we'd come back again. With the danger still lingering behind, the dark highway tunnel gives more cover. Animal and human bones alike litter the floor, but there's little else around. There's a barricaded service door on the side wall that seems too small for the behemoth to enter. Intact human remains laying beside a backpack inside the maintenance room tell another sad story of another scavenger who died their wounds. Components, a shitload of cash, and ammo. 12 shotgun. Nice.
Quest complete.
You can get the bandits that have taken over a location. In order to scavenge the location, specialists must defeat the bandits first. Some groups are stronger than others and might need multiple specialists to beat.
What's
We
up?
could try killing
Can't do
them
that.
with him. Specialists are winning. Yeah, let's return with the resources first. Not lose all that good shit that we just got. Nice, there should be enough science points there too. Research that tech. Okay, let's try another recruit. Another scout. Specialist approaches the gate carrying a backpack on their shoulders. Greetings, a little birdie told me about a nice settlement around these parts. Am I in the right place? Damage, scavenge 150. Another good scavenger, if anything. Sure. With her fondness of seafaring, she feels most at ease when traversing on water. While the others see rivers and lakes as obstructions, for her they are an advantage. Unfortunately, in these great wastelands there is very little use for those seafaring skills. Orca. He's got as good scavenging skills as Nadia.
Yes?
Yes? Reporting in.
Ready.
All of the
Your
specialists deal 9. Oh, no, Nadia actually has 12 damage.
How may I help?
Let's send Orca to
Yes?
salvage stuff.
Yes?
Takes 2 days. 20 damage, we should be
Okay.
able to survive.
What's up?
Nice. Research is happening. Own tools. Improve work speed and efficiency.
Your command?
Well, we've got the... there's only 3 points in there. Yeah, let's get that before we go salvage for tools.
Uh-huh.
We'll be able to have continuous research once this is done. Guess we'll send Satoshi in there. We'll build one of these in the town. Just so we're prepared if anything attacks.
We've made a new discovery.
Samuel is now an adult.
Mission complete.
Get those
Alright.
tools. No rush to deliver that candy. Outposts are used to expand the colony's influence over new sectors on the world map. They can be used to gather resources, find survivors, heal specialists, or be used drop-off points for resources. You can build outposts by training specialists to become settlers at an outpost depot. We need to get the metal scavenging first. Another 125
What you
and
need?
Rico pack.
Your command?
Hopefully find another place with research we can scavenge.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
For a while we will work less efficient. Oh,
A van approaches the gate, squeaking and creaking under the heavy load inside.
there we are. That really would be nice if it said what that item is when I hover over it. I mean, that looks like vegetables to me. Yeah, it looks like a carrot and lettuce. Thank you kindly. I'll make sure to visit again with new goods. Until next time, the trader calls. He packs up, whistling happily, and drives away. Nice duck. Nice, we'll get metal scavenging right away.
Mission complete.
More rippers. I think that's the only thing that got revealed, the rippers.
Going.
We've made a new discovery.
Ethan died of old age. Holy shit, so many people are getting irradiated. This here. Do we need to make a path? Yeah, that's a lot of irradiation.
All done.
Antibiotics, more bandits.
You got it.
Keep scouting.
Huh?
6 more tools left.
Yep.
12 more antibiotics. Did we... Nice, we got the deck. And these little marks here, I don't know what those mean. Kind of like our production area here. People are irradiated. Jesus Christ. First flakes of snow and morning frost are telltale signs of an approaching winter storm. Colonists struggle to keep warm as the weather quickly shifts from chilly to freezing, with heavy snowfall burying everything in its wake. Burners keep shelters and workplaces warm inside their effective radius. Colonists exposed to freezing weather get cold. Cold turns to hypothermia, causing health loss. Slow effects of exposure upgrade at once even better. Crops and lakes eventually freeze, halting production. Animals in ranches can die without a heater nearby. Okay. Another catastrophe. Firewood, do we need to produce that, or is that just a wood here? Well, we'll see. Need 3 burners, looks like. Not a good time for wood to run out. Some there. I mean, we might build something here eventually anyway, so might as well build those roads, since they're free at the moment. Is there any metal? Metal is just supposed to be gray. Need to scout more. There's no metal near us by the looks of it. Oh, we need to build a guard tower every single time.
A recently arrived survivor has been plagued by nightmares.
He says he's been having dreams of a ghost town that he passed by to get here. All of the inhabitants had perished, and he took a few heirlooms with him as souvenir. Now, however, he's convinced he's haunted by these artifacts and asks a small party to be sent out To return the memorabilia back to the town, he insists the spirits can only be calmed this way. Dark circles around his eyes and he looks to be on the verge of collapsing from exhaustion. Pragmatic. Obviously the ghosts aren't to blame for the man's sudden nightmares. The man is sent to the medic to undergo an evaluation, and afterwards another colonist who used to be a counselor volunteers to help out the man. After a few sessions of talking about things that have happened to him, as well as his anxieties, his sleep begins to improve. After a few weeks, the nightmares seem to have all but disappeared. Happy, the colonist willingly hands over the things he took from the town, as well as some of his personal belongings to pay back for the help. Nice. I don't know why it said pragmatic approach. We just sent him to therapy.
Your command.
Mission complete.
Okay, return the stuff home.
Mission complete.
Nice.
Consider it done.
Wonder if we should keep them in the colony. Will they lose health here? I mean, I don't think they have needs like the normal colonists. Yeah, they don't.
How may I?
Your command.
I know Satoshi has lost some health.
Reporting in.
So did Nadia. I'm hoping that they know to go home when they're feeling too cold. Our food production is a bit crap. There water somewhere, yeah. Yeah, maybe we should
There's a
have.
new quest available.
Ice fishing would have been useful.
An old nuclear power plant looms in the distance. Its monolithic cooling towers reaching toward the once blue sky. Their prominence has made them prime targets for scavengers. But a formidable beast has made its lair in one of the plants and has kept looters at bay.
Or at least that's what the rumors say. Huh? I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't accept the quests. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's... Ethan is still laying there. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. He's been there for a while. The berries are still harvestable even in the storm. Yeah, that's probably what the food-based or plant-based nutrition is.
All done.
Antibiotics, medicine, raiders.
Of course. Yep.
There are survivors at the gate.
A ragged bunch shuffles slowly towards the gate.
12 damage, oh yeah, we want them. There's no gas power to that he hasn't bought or sold. The hoarding habits have served him well in bartering, and his rumored stash is now supposed to contain mint condition chopper. The old coach's eyesight isn't what it used to be though, so taking it for a spin might prove dangerous. Wheeler. And there's an infection. Still some room near the burner. Another old age death.
Uh-huh.
Dangerous location. I hope they use the roads instead of walking through the pollution. That is a massive pollution pit. I think we keep zooming out. I don't think we've found any. Oh. Ah, concrete. Ah, there's some metal. Nice. Start scavenging that. Oh crap. Gods. Not in the range.
Yes?
What's up?
All right.
Ready.
I really wish there was a way to select multiple.
Yep. Yes?
Oh, there we go. They're back.
Yep. How may I help you?
What's up?
Old age death.
We've reached a milestone.
Nice. From killing wildlife. Okay, that's the new beginnings section completed. Find a society. Trade a seed from a society. Trade 25 times with society. I mean, we can't fish, I don't think. Maybe we can? Let's see what the ice fishing technology says. Not even a winter storm can stop a fisherman with an auger. I mean, it sounds like we need it to do fishing. We could maybe make a new trapper. Use this forest instead. Yeah, the food is running real low, that's not good. Get this done fast. Is there any wildlife that we could kill with the specialists?
Shoot.
Yes? All right.
Your orders?
Uh-huh.
Maybe these first.
Uh-huh.
It's close to the berries too. No? Oh, the rats attacked us. Well, there's some food there. No? Jesus Christ.
Mission complete.
The science scavenge point. 16. 8. 16.
Yes. Moving.
Any more animals? Rats again.
Ready. Yes. Huh?
A colonist has an idea. He'd like to make an instrument, citing how music will surely lift the spirits around the colony.
Being an old world musician, he can play many instruments and he knows how to make a guitar, drums, or even a simpler harp. Some music would improve the morale for sure, but is it worth the resources needed? I mean, make some drums, that's a nice upbeat instrument. It takes a bit of time, but the man eventually manages to make a pair of drums. He starts strumming an energetic rhythm which soon gauges the other colonists to break out in dance. The music seems to improve the colonists' mood quite a bit. Go get those deer. The fuck is that? Enormous bear.
Yes. Huh? Your orders? What you need?
I want everyone for that.
Yep.
Oh. He already engaged. It wasn't that bad. Prime meat. Oh. What's up in here? Why isn't this... crap, don't we have enough carriers, maybe? That should be a top priority.
There's a new quest available.
Yep.
Shit. No, like, priority increase or anything?
More than 2 decades have passed since the events that plunged the world into the apocalypse. Catastrophes sweep through the land on a regular basis, instilling fear amongst the people who try to start anew.
Many believe in the old saying that to build a better future, it is important to understand the past. Answers to what really happened and how the colony can be protected from another downfall cannot be only found from the wasteland. Main quest.
What started as a natural disaster of cosmic origin led to the downfall that swept through civilization. Nations fell, and remaining factions fought over power and resources until there were no armies left to command.
As the fear for the future grows among the people, many share grim tales about the horrors they've endured. Should something similar ever happen, the people here have very little to protect themselves from it. The world outside is unpredictable, but there is no other way than to go deep into the wasteland. This time it is done better prepared than ever before. Oh, it's right there. fuck? How do I make people kill that? Even these are starting to be pretty low. I mean, that's a stockpile gig, isn't it? Well, we've got plenty of food.
What's up?
Yeah, this is really bad. No one's feeling this. I mean, 15 should be fine, it's just that no one is carrying stuff. I have no idea why they wouldn't prioritize this. How long do I have to wait until someone does something about it? I'll have to let people off these gigs first. They'll go for it now. Eleven people are already hypothermic. We definitely shouldn't stop our food production. Please, someone take some wood in there. This is a bug.
All cleaned up. Okay.
We have the wood. Just that no one is delivering it. Running out everywhere. Oh, is it a special resource? Created by the logging camp. I don't think I have that. Oh, there it is. Okay, build that immediately. The trapper there, we can probably cut down that forest. I don't know why you couldn't just burn the salvaged wood. Oh no, it's just dense wood, it doesn't need to be chopped down. I think we had enough carriers, we just didn't have the firewood. About 60, I think. Okay, good. Get to work fast.
A heavily armored truck screeches to a halt by the gate.
A group of well-armed people pours out, led by a large man with a machine gun. That's a crossbow. The leader kicks the gate menacingly. We're on a hunt and need some supplies, he announces. I suggest you hand them over so no one has to get hurt. The mercenaries are clearly capable of doing a lot of damage to the colony, yet giving in to their demands doesn't sit right with the people. And we're not starting a big fight right now over some plastic. God damn it! The storm ends immediately. I don't really know how to deal with this in 0 days. Water is low. Let me set up a water collector here. The trapper isn't using this part of the forest. Build the outpost depot.
Mission complete.
Sturdy clothing.
Sure thing.
Oh shit.
Huh?
Huh?
Okay, all colonists decided to stay. Once we get this, we can
We've
finally
reached a milestone.
finally set up an outpost and start continuous research instead of just scavenging. Oh, 50 colonists healed.
Your orders?
Sweet. Permanently converted, yeah, I don't want that. Do we recruit another one? 700. Does anyone else have good scouting?
What's up?
We converted Rico into a settler.
How may I help you?
Your orders.
Right, where's the scouting ability?
We've met enough to decide. We've reached a milestone.
Yep.
Oh, we found a new colony.
Yes.
There isn't even a there's no scouting skill. Ranching, fishing and other ways of producing meat are their specialty, but the place has an ominous feeling to it. Many of the people are missing parts of their body. Great. And there are rumors implying that their wealthy life does not come solely from traditional ways of ranching. Always love a good post-apocalyptic cannibal. 102 people. Trade center is required to barter with other societies. What is that? Diner. Has some fun boxes. Guess that's entertainment. Durable tools.
What you need?
Let's send Rico back
Of course.
and train them into a settler. I don't want to lose Satoshi's research skill.
Yes? Huh?
What's up?
Yeah, 250.
Ready. Yes.
For 12 hours.